Hi Cancer, so this is your weekly reading. I pulled 4 cards, so I was like 2 minutes into your reading and then my neighbor started playing really obnoxious music, so I had to stop. So I didn't get too far into it, but I want to pick up or start over, but not put these cards back because I think that there's some kind of a important message here for you. And excuse me if I have a hard time sort of explaining this, but I think this week is really, really important for you because you're going to start to kind of really think about your own self and how that relates to the outside world. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is about your future marriage or partnerships. For others of you guys, it's just simply like how you relate to the outside world and how that is improved by working on your self-esteem, how that is improved by working and focusing on yourself, how that is important by owning your individuality and your originality, how that's really important to be determined, to follow your goals in this lifetime, and how that could really potentially enhance your experience with everything related to the things that are outside of you. Does that make sense? And I'm having a little bit of a tough time explaining this because with the first house and the 7th house, this is the access, okay? So this is yourself. This is the everything except for yourself. In particular, your relationships and the things that you feel a sort of allegiance with, the things that you feel connected to, okay? And I really think for a select number of you guys, 18 and over, things are very sexual, okay? With the Scorpio energy and the 7th house, I feel that there are people that can really strongly benefit from getting to know yourself sexually. And I'm sorry for some of you guys that are kind of like weirded out by that, but that could be really, really helpful, okay? In working like, because here's what it is. Some of you guys are benefiting. You think you feel that these outside energies, whatever it is that you feel an allegiance and connection with, are influencing you greatly. And others of you guys in your journey, right? And others of you guys are like, you know what? No, this is kind of making me stagnant here, because in this lifetime, I have come here in this lifetime to experience certain things, and I feel like the relationships or the things that I feel tied to are holding me back from truly experiencing myself and my wishes, my desires, my goals, right? So it is important. It's going to be different for everybody, but every Cancer is different. But others of you guys, not others of you guys, sorry. I think that this is something that's really big, okay? And so I don't want to put it really lightly. I don't know how to best explain this, but I hope that made sense to you. How you relate to everything else and how that's benefiting you or how that is holding you back, okay? And how you can work on yourself, and in turn, that's going to enhance every other aspect of your life. Because if we're not coming from, radiating that self-love, the sun, this is yourself, in your first house. So if you're not focusing on, your strengths, your goals, your desires, your self-esteem, okay, on how to build that status in your life. And it doesn't mean that status is important, but I think there's a certain type of goal that you have and that you want to experience, that you want to fulfill. And it's time to consider if the things that you feel tied to are helping you or withholding that from you, okay? And it could be different, again, for everybody. But this is about, your loyalty. This is about your individuality, your leadership skills. Like I said earlier, though, with the 7th house and the Scorpio, there could be some people that you have extremely beautiful sexual chemistry with, okay? But is everything else good, in tip-top shape? Or is that the only thing that's good about this and, between you and them? Just consider that. Others of you guys can really greatly benefit from spending time in your bedroom, Okay, spending time in your bedroom, doing things that are pleasurable to you, and, you know, also sexually for some of you guys, getting to know yourself better. 18 and over, like I said. I'm not a weirdo trying to spread those kind of weird messages to people, but I don't know why I need to include that, because YouTube is so weird. YouTube is so weird. But yeah, I think that the things that you feel contractually connected to or obligated to, is it obligation, or do you feel like I'm great, I love this contract, I love this tie, I love this relationship, right? Your desires are something that's going to come up strongly, okay? Some of you guys are need to connect with this mystical side of yourself, okay? Need to connect with the mystical and mysterious side of yourself. But don't forget that ultimate self-love is going to help the other aspects, all right? And allowing this different side of you to come out. I'm sorry, it's kind of really weird, but I think it's very important. It's a very important week, because you're going to start evaluating relationships, both with yourself and others. Anything else here for Cancers? All right, so Page of Cups, okay? So this is new opportunity coming in that is going to be very, very happy for you. This is a beautiful, I mean, it could be even by a person that's, you know, here to offer you feelings, here to offer you something that's really important. They, you know, for a select number of you guys, they've worked on this and they're ready to start again. They're ready to offer you something better. Others of you guys, it's a new person, okay? Could be someone at work here, or somebody who's been really working on improving themselves. It could be you as well. We have a lot of eight, not a lot of 8 energy, but we have the 8 energy, and Scorpio's the 8 energy as well. So, you know, these are things that are very, like, listening to your intuition, connecting to that mysterious and mystical side of yourself this week, okay? Getting to know yourself better through that. Very sexual energy here as well. I keep mentioning, I feel like maybe there's a secret admirer here. Okay. But this is also for some of you guys that are not quite interested in that, or worried about that, or that's not on your mind, something else is on your mind. There could be a work opportunity, okay, that you feel like connected to materially, but also emotionally, okay? Anything else here? Oh my gosh, see, we have the World card, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. Look at that. The world is your oyster, okay? So great financial opportunities. Great emotional opportunities. There's a lot of healing energy. There's a lot of satisfaction guaranteed, okay? Satisfied or send it back, but you're not going to want to send it back because you're extremely satisfied about it. Okay, so I think someone is coming into your life, for a select number of you guys, and this is going to fulfill you greatly. But also remember, with the 1st house and the 7th house energy, how is that going to benefit you, or how is that preventing you from fully exploring your own purpose, okay? Because that is also something that you should not throw away easily, okay? They could both exist in unison. Okay, both exist in unison. I'm not saying you got whatever, like one or the other, but it's got to be balanced, okay? But yeah, this is great. Like, if you guys have been kind of working on self-improvement, you're going to start to see results spiritually, physically, mentally, okay? And if you guys have been waiting on a work or financial opportunity, that is definitely coming to you. This is great, okay? So that's what I see for you, Cancer. Is a bit of a weird reading, but we're going to stick with it here because I do think that it's a very important week coming up for you in terms of thinking about how you relate to the world, how it's taking away or how it's benefiting you. I already said that many times, but all right, I'm going to close up this reading. Thank you. Bye.